Hello guys, greeting to everyone. This course is, about games development, and we'll be talking all about games in this tutorial. You should take this tutorial if you are interested in developing games and you like playing games and you are passionate about it. So if with the help of this tutorial you'll learn about how to make games and how you can make money from it. So to begin with, let's take a view to the table of content from this tutorial. So to begin with, I'll be providing you an introduction to the gaming industry and some aspects about game, its industry evolution, evolution from 2D to 3D, from console to smartphones, and from ancient times to modern times. And you'll find that there is a lot of difference. There is a lot of difference in it. So then we'll be talking about game development community, which plays a crucial role in maintaining and regulating the game development ecosystem, and it really helps a lot in developing games and making a career. Without being a part of it, it's really difficult to thrive in this community, to try and to make your games very popular. This community plays a very important role in it. Then we'll be discussing about all the careers available in game development. And when I say about careers in game development, trust me, if you are passionate and if you make good games, you can make really good amount of money out of it, and it's fun and interesting as well. And then there are some testimonies about what people say, what problems, what difficulties people have faced while developing games, and something about it. Then later on we'll be covering the skill set part. What are the skill set you should develop to be a gamer, to develop games, what are the and to develop different aspects of gaming. The next is other avenues for career development, the events and the conferences that take place in game development and why you should attend it and how it helps you. So, and the reference, and then there are references about how this PPT was made. And yeah, so let's begin. So the first and most important question is, do you like to play games? I hope the answer is yes, and it comes from your heart. If not, then you are stuck at the wrong place. You shouldn't be taking this course. So assuming that you like playing games and you're considering it as a career option, and trust me, you need to answer this question really from your heart. Or else you'll be regretting it later on if you don't like play games. For developing games, it's really important to be a part of a game, and when you play a game, you should be involved, completely engaged into it. You should be into it when you do anything. So I hope you like playing games and you really play games to a core level. The next question is, do you want to develop your own games and market them? This is the part we'll be covering. This is about indie game development. We'll be talking about in details and later on in later session. The third question you should answer is, you'll be learning in this tutorial is, how do you create or complete computer video game from start to finish? Yeah, we'll be talking about it. And as you can see in this image, there is for the first there is paperwork, and the artist has created a design on paper of a 3D tree, of a 3D model. This is this is a tree which he has created on paper. Then he has created into a software. I think it's 3D Max, which he is using to develop a 3D model of a tree. And then there comes coding section. So this part comes under designing section. This is paper design, then this is digital design, and this is coding. So these are the three important aspects of gaming, where you start with designing a paper, where you start with the game design, what you need to design, how your game should be. And then there comes this comes under graphics section, and this comes under coding section. And all these things, this is a bundle of game. If you combine all these things, then comes out of it a completed game. What are the different elements to a game? As we have discussed in the previous slide, the different elements of games are, the design document. First comes the idea of a game, for what you should make, and then how you should make comes the then comes the graphics part, then comes the coding part. And this in this slide that you can see there are the different kinds of game. There's a chip, there's a card, there's a slot machine, there's bowling, these are the different elements to a game, graphics, and which makes fun. What makes a great game? A great idea, it's a great plan, and it's most important, it's execution. You should be able to execute it what you have planned, and meeting the deadlines, and releasing a game. Definition of a video game. Let's start defining video game. What is a video game? Video game is a game is defined as a form of entertainment. Any activity which provides you entertainment, it's called as a game. Or in simple words, you can say whatever I have said before. There also there was a simpler definition. How you can understand games, and to be to go with the defined industry, what the industry gurus have defined. A game is a game played by electronically manipulating images produced by a computer program on a television screen or other display screen. This is a definition of a video game. There are different kind of games. So video game is how you can manipulate. It's all about images. So game played by electronically manipulating images, that is you give some input and the images on your screen, it just transforms, and it does something on your screen with the help of your input controller. Now what is the difference between movies and other softwares? The most important difference is the game is an interactive medium. You don't interact with when you watch movie. There is no involvement if you just watch it. But when you're playing a game, you provide response. You interact with the games. You interact with its element. So that this is the basic difference from movies and other art forms. Now difference from software, content of the game as a medium. That means the content of the game is as a medium. What we develop in the game is itself is a medium of to give you to explain the idea of it, and it's definitely more fun. Games have everything. When you talk about games, it has art, it has business, it has technology, and it's fun. So it's a whole package. It can give you